say hi to your fans. Hi folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know me, my name is Ariane. I am a French artist. I live in France, and if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. We have surpassed 700 subscribers on this channel and I'm so happy. I am so glad. I feel really grateful. There have been so many kind comments on last week's video. This week's video is an update on a challenge that I set myself. So if you want to know more about the challenge, you can go back and watch last week's video, but I will tell you a tiny bit about this challenge. I am a sketchbook hoarder, so I have way too many sketchbooks, and some of them I've had for years, and I've started drawing in them and then they have lost their interest and I've moved on to another sketchbook and so on and so forth. And so now I have 5 sketchbooks that I really want to finish, like really quick. I first wanted to finish them all by the end of 2024, and then I got bored and I was like, what can I do to stop being bored, to practice a lot, to, I don't know, to challenge myself a little bit. And then I thought I could try making 5 spreads a day for the whole month of September, and then finish all my sketchbooks by the end of the month. I have counted all the spreads that I've got left, and at the start of the challenge I had 179 spreads left to do. That is in all these sketchbooks. So some of them I had started them barely scratched the surface, and now can I add a drum roll or something? I don't know. Now I've made 60 spreads in 1 week. I am so amazed with myself. It has gone really well, and I have tried really hard to build my following a little bit on here and on Instagram. I don't know if it's been working as well on YouTube, but on Instagram it's been working a little bit. So I've been trying to make daily videos about the challenge as well as honoring the challenge. So that's been a little... I also have a full-time job, so it has been a lot of work, but also it's been a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun. I don't know if I'm someone who thrives under pressure, maybe, apparently, but I've been having loads of fun. So what I thought was that I would show you a little graph, a little grid, a little, what's the word? A little template that I made to track my challenge and how it's been going. It's been, yeah, I'm someone who loves to plan and who loves to bullet journal and all that, so I love the feeling of having a to-do list and checking the to-do list and then putting a sticker with a little star sticker on my to-do list when I'm done. So yeah, I've been doing the virtual to-do list because I'm going to be making 5 spreads a day, so I've got to change things up in there daily. But yeah, I will show you where I've been, what I've been doing, and turns out I've been doing a little more than 5 spreads a day. I actually on average made 10 spreads a day, so that's been pretty cool. And also turns out the biggest sketchbooks aren't the hardest to fill. The hardest to fill is the tiny one, and I thought I would try to leave out the tiny one until the end of the challenge, because I feel like I might be a bit tired by the end of the challenge, and try to fill as much big pages as I can as quick as I can. And turns out it's been a lot of fun. My style has been really evolving. I'll show you what I've done for the past weeks, and yeah, let's go take a look at all these sketchbooks that I cannot wait to be done with. Let's go. So this is the last page that you saw of this sketchbook, and it's my sister who did it. And on the first few days of the challenge, I tried to fill this sketchbook as quickly as possible, and I used Tombow markers, and I thought I would try to draw without any reference image. This page is quite okay, but the other ones I really hated them. This one is, I guess, is okay. But as it turns out, I thought that using a tiny sketchbook would be easy because one page is filled quicker than a bigger page. But also, it's been quite difficult because I am using 4 other sketchbooks that are way bigger. This page I quite like. I'm getting used to drawing bigger, and yeah, drawing in a small sketchbook can feel a little bit daunting to me. And I now kind of love/hate this sketchbook. On these pages, I try to, work on a recurring theme and work on different colors and work on layers and layering and all that. And it's been quite interesting. And I also feel like it's been interesting to me in my head, but visually it's not that interesting. But also, not everything has to be interesting, right? Yeah. I've been really into Edward Hopper and trying to make studies of all his works because I want to get better at doing landscapes, and I feel like he is like the master of landscapes, like quick, like efficient landscapes with a really interesting perspective on composition. And yeah, yesterday I couldn't be bothered to do anything, so I just did swatches, which honestly I kind of like. And that's it for this sketchbook. I'm halfway there. I think I'm even more than halfway there. But I honestly want to give up on this sketchbook, so I'll be working on the bigger sketchbooks. But also very satisfying to see that this is almost done. But I'm not sure I will be doing as tiny of a sketchbook again. Like, this is way too difficult for me. This one is a squared watercolor sketchbook, also known as the ugliest sketchbook on earth. It's really, really ugly. It doesn't look like much. And it's also really poor quality. So as soon as I'm done with the page, it immediately detaches from the sketchbook, which is both annoying and like, who cares, because I'm going to be done with it so fast. So I wanted this to be a sketchbook to study how my watercolors react. To try to work on getting more familiar with watercolors because it's a medium that I'm not very familiar with. And I've done just that. Tests that don't look like much because the paper is really poor quality. So as soon as I layer 2 colors with one another, it starts looking really shitty. It starts flaking away, which is a bit annoying. But I tried acrylics on this paper. It looks like a kindergartner did it. I don't know, I'm not into it. I'm really not into it. I've really got to keep working on color theory because this looks like utter crap. Like shit, like crap. So yeah, these are cat studies that I really enjoyed making. I layered a very thin translucent layer of watercolor of neon pink watercolors underneath, and then worked with diluted acrylic wash from Holbein, and this is ink. yeah, someone suggested that I did studies of my cat, and so I did. And then I tried to go fast, move fast through the pages, and so I went on the website Line of Action and did a few classes, and that was good. Yeah, figure studies, figure drawing. It doesn't look like much, but it's a great exercise and it fills up a sketchbook quite quick. So yeah. Some more figure studies. Not very beautiful. I don't know, not very interesting, but the job is done, right? And oh my god, I kind of like that. I really like that. I like it when with watercolors or any other medium really, when I just lay down like a few things on the page and it starts looking like something. I feel like, yeah, I like that. Like this. There's not much going on, but I can understand the face and the body, and I like it. I like it. Yeah, this one has come detached. And then, yeah, this one. And this one was really cool. You have to look at it, you know, this way around. I feel like, I don't know if you've gone on the website Line of Action, but it's a really cool website, and this model, I don't know what it is with this model, but I really like painting this model. I don't know. I think they're beautiful to paint. And this morning I tried to do some Georgia O'Keeffe studies, and honestly on this paper it's just so flaky and I didn't do much. But yeah, that's what I did in this sketchbook for now. And I am also halfway there, so I will try to force finish it in the next few days, because I am really so excited to be done with this sketchbook. It's really a crappy sketchbook. I didn't do much in this sketchbook, I don't think, but I did some stuff. I wanted to try and take the sketchbook out with me, because it's kind of what I did with it at first. I wanted as much as possible to try and take this sketchbook out with me. I think I did it once, but yeah, that was the time I took it out with me. I went on a little stroll in my village and did these tiny studies. The small studies there are done with a prompt that was given by Sophie McPike in the Scribble Brigade. It's a really cool prompt. And the thing with this sketchbook is it's Clairefontaine paper that is textured on one side and that is not textured on the other, and it looks really weird. I did a little self-portrait there, and then I did some studies of, I don't know, how paint reacts when layered, how acrylic wash reacts when layered. And then I did some little cat studies, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, not much done in this one, but also it doesn't have much pages left, so I know that I'll be done with it quite quick, and I'm in no rush to finish it. This one is the second sketchbook that I made myself. It was really the one mystery that I didn't know how I was going to use it. Honestly, to this day, I'm not sure how I will. There are these pages, just like the previous one, that are not textured, and then it's supposed to be watercolor paper, but it's not really great quality watercolor paper, if I'm being honest. It's a Clairefontaine watercolor paper. It's supposed to be 240 grams. But I don't know, it feels a bit thin. I did some acrylic wash studies. I did some watercolor studies that I really like. I didn't use the untextured sides as much, and I'm not sure what I want to do with them. Do I want to use them, or is it cheating if I don't do anything on the sides that aren't textured? Tell me in the comments what you think. Do you think I'm cheating? I did some studies of my cat with acrylic wash, and I think they look really funny. And then today I did a little study of a Georgia O'Keeffe painting with watercolors, and honestly the paper is not really good for watercolors. I think that it doesn't handle water really well, but I like how this turned out, even though I feel like I didn't make it my own. Really, it's just a master study, but it's okay for it to be a master study. Yeah. But I've still got a lot of pages left, but not as much if I don't use the untextured side. So tell me what you think. Should I use the untextured sides or should I not? Should I cheat? Should I not cheat? Tell me what you feel like I should do. And I kept the best for last. This is a sketchbook that is a no-name sketchbook, no brand, and I bought it a few years back, and actually I've got a second one just like that I never drew anything in. I'm kind of feeling like maybe I will use it in the future when I'm done with this one, because I loved having a sketchbook that is as big as this one. I loved having a sketchbook that is as cheap as this one. The paper is kind of not that good, but I love that it crinkles so much when you put water on it. And also I think it looks really good when you use Tombow markers in it. Like, yeah. So what I did in this one, I did some stuff that looked properly awful, like this page. What is this? And then I thought, maybe it's going to be difficult if I try to draw something without any reference image, and you know, try to fill out my sketchbook. So I decided that I would use reference images, and that's when I decided on using my Edward Hopper book as a reference. And let me tell you that I started having the best fun. I think I was influenced by Lee Alexan to use like neon pink as an underlayer, and it looks so good. It looks so good when you do a landscape. And yeah, I did a few pages of this, like I don't know how many spreads. Each spread took me about 30 minutes to make, and I had the best fun doing them. Honestly, I think this is my best work so far. I think the pink underlayer really makes the colors pop. I think I did really well. This neon color, neon pink colored pencil is a Lyra Color Giant colored pencil, and it's the best thing I've ever used in like months. And it's a pencil that I've had for ages. I've had it ever since I was a kid, so I bought myself some more because I love them. I really want to try changing the color also, so I bought myself a neon green one to see how it looks. But yeah, these studies I just loved making. And I love leaving the little messy Tombow color palette underneath. Like, so pretty. Yeah, I know. I'm saying my art is pretty. I know. And I feel like these are studies, but also I kind of made them my own. Yeah. So I'm really proud of them. Really, really proud of them. This little doggy is the cutest ever. And yeah. And the lighting on these are so... On the originals, I mean, Edward Hopper really is the man, isn't he? Wasn't he? I love it. I just love it. I had so much fun making these pages. And honestly, I think I could have finished this sketchbook alone. But I tried mixing and matching because, I don't know, I tried moving along in each of my sketchbooks a little bit. I love this prompt. I love using this. It's so good, so graphic, love it. Yeah, and on this page I moved a little bit quicker and I think it shows. Not in a bad way though. This page was made with Neocolor 2s, and I think this is a Neocolor 1. And it's okay. Not the best, but it's okay. And I put this to protect it from smudging. This is how in love I am with my work. This was made back when I did some tests with Holbein acrylic gouache, and yeah. I've been reusing the themes of the houses and the lighthouses and trying to improvise a little bit with the landscapes and make them my own. This was back on the day I did cat studies. I love these ones. I think these ones are my favorite because, but yeah, it's all the silly faces that she makes, like my cat is meowing and then she's half asleep and then she's surprised and then she's a bit mad. So cute. And some more landscape studies. I didn't have as much time to make this page. And on there I went on a line of action. I'm not sponsored or anything, but if you don't know what to do with your time and you want to practice your art, go on the website Line of Action. You can set up a 30-minute class and it will go so smoothly. I really love this one. And you will have loads of fun. And yeah, some animal life drawing. There, I like layering. This way it looks a little bit more interesting and it hides the mistakes. And then some human life drawing, some quick ones and with a little bit more time there, and then even more time, and then some more time. I think these are 10 minutes and 10 minutes again, and this one I really love. And yeah, I wanted to continue drawing in this, but I've been kind of savoring it. I've been feeling there's not much pages left, and I've been feeling like it's going to be bittersweet finishing this, so I haven't been working in it as much. But yeah, that was week 1. I hope you enjoyed watching my progress. I would like to thank you all for cheering me on underneath last week's video. The comments and cheering on has really made me feel so motivated to, exceed your expectations. And I really considered for a hot minute trying to finish all my sketchbooks by the end of next week, but that would mean making 17 spreads a day, and that's a bit over the top. But I don't know what tomorrow will hold. I will go and edit this video as soon as I can, and then I can get back to drawing and painting. Thank you so much for watching, and tell me what you think about this video in the comments, and tell me if you think I will make 17 spreads a day and try to finish this by the end of next week. Lol. I don't know. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.